Yo, what is up, everybody? Starry Ray here, and welcome to Week 5 predictions. We are in Week 5, few more weeks to go. Last week, for Week 4, I did have a great record, and I remembered, I gotta say it because it's so good. I went 11-5, which was a pretty good record for me so far. That's the best record I've had so far, and it was there was some upsets last week, but I still went 11-5, so I do have ball knowledge. I know the game of football. Stop messing with me. So yeah, hopefully we can repeat that 11-5. Even do better. We gotta do better. We can do that. We can do better this week. But yeah, Week 5 is here. The Week 5 looks kind of okay. Nothing too amazing, but nothing too boring as well. So you take it. I'm excited for Week 5. The Steelers have a pretty challenging game, but Kenny Pickett is here. But yeah, you know that. If you watch the Steelers recap, you know how I feel about Kenny Pickett. If you didn't watch the Steelers recap, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss the Steelers recaps. Every week we're doing them, and every week we're doing these NFL prediction videos, so make sure you like and subscribe, and let's just jump right into it. The first game we got is Thursday night, and it's the Colts versus the Broncos. A very easy game to pick, in my opinion. The Colts have not been on anything. They lost to the Titans. They really lost to the Titans. They're not a good team. They had that Patrick Mahomes win, but that's nothing. And Broncos haven't really been on anything either, but they've been better than the Colts. So I'm going to pick Broncos winning this one. Hopefully Russell Wilson could play better, I'm just going to go with the Broncos winning this one. I like their team a lot more. I feel like they have more upside than the Colts do at this point. The Broncos still have a really good defense. Surtain is amazing. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Broncos winning this one, probably by 14 points. I don't think it's going to be a good Thursday night game, but it is what it is. After that, we move on to Sunday games, and the first game on this list is the Giants versus the Packers. A very easy game as well to pick. I'm going to go with the Packers winning this one. The Giants have been pretty good. They've been decent, but still, I think Daniel Jones got hurt. There's still, the Giants are nothing to really be afraid of, especially for the Packers. But the Packers did get into a very shootout game against the Patriots. That game went into overtime, 27-24, and the Patriots had their main quarterback out. Their second backup quarterback get out as well. So it's just I don't know. The Packers, I think they played down to their opponent that game. But the Giants, they do have Saquon Barkley, but still, I'm going to go with the Packers winning this one probably easily. I'll say 17. By 17 points they're winning. The next game is the game that I'm most interested this week. It's the Steelers versus the Buffalo Bills. A very hard game to pick, I would say. The Bills are still looking pretty good, but, they start kind of slow, and then they come back, especially last week against the Ravens. And then the Steelers, I don't know what to expect, really. We had a good second half when Kenny Pickett came into the game, but there's still no word if he is going to be the starting quarterback. So I'm still very I don't want to just jump the bandwagon and say the Steelers are going to win because Kenny Pickett's taking over. But he does give us a shot to win. He does give us that spark to win. And, I think we can possibly catch him off guard, maybe? I don't know. I want to pick the Steelers, but I'm going to pick the Bills winning this one just because they're still a Super Bowl quality team. I've been saying that all season. I still like that team, but, it's hard to pick. It's hard to pick them, it's just hard to pick them. I'm going to pick them, though. I'll say they win by 10 points. The next game on the list is the Chargers versus the Browns. This one is going to be a good one, I think. This one's going to be a good game. Chargers are still dealing with injuries, a ton of injuries. Very sad for their team. They had championship aspirations and goals, and injuries are just kind of wiping them out. I think Keenan Allen should play. I think he should play. I don't know, though. And then the Browns have just been kind of up and down. They did lose against the Falcons. I wish I got that game right. I do like the Falcons. I wish I picked them. But, I expected the run game to be really, really good and to control the game, and it just wasn't that case. This one's kind of hard for me to pick. I think I'm going to go with the Chargers. by 10 points. I think this one might be kind of close. They're both really good teams. But yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of hard to pick the Browns after a loss. I kind of don't know where they're going right now. And yeah, I'm just going to go with the Chargers. It feels kind of more like the safer pick. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Chargers. The next game on the list is the Texans versus the Jaguars. A very easy game to pick in my opinion. The Jaguars are going to win this one by 14 points. They're a really, really good team. They almost beat the Eagles. The Eagles are legit this year, and they almost won that game. They started off really hot, but the Eagles came back, and they were even hotter. But yeah, the Jaguars they're also legit this year as well. Look out for the Jaguars. They're a sneaky team in the AFC. But the Texans, they're not really on anything. We all know that. So yeah, Jaguars for sure. After that, we have Bears versus Vikings, an easy game. We're picking the Vikings by 21 points. This is a very easy game. The Vikings should win this one, just like I'll probably even by more. The Bears are not a good team, and we all know that. After that, we have the Lions versus the Patriots, and I've been picking the Lions a lot, and they've been kind of disappointing me, but I gotta pick the Lions here. Jared Goff has been looking amazing. I think he's been looking better than Stafford. We gotta admit it now. I've always liked Jared Goff. I hated the way the Rams got rid of him, but he's doing good kind of this season. You know, he's playing good. The team's not winning, but he's playing good. I'm going to go with the Lions winning this one, probably by 17 points. I don't know what to expect with the Patriots. Like I said, they have a ton of injuries at quarterback, but they had a close shootout against the Packers. So I don't know. But I'm going to go with the Lions. It might be a close game because the Lions have just been in extremely close games so far this season. After that, we have the Seahawks versus the Saints. This game is kind of hard for me to pick, but I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks. They've just looked a lot good. They've looked pretty good this year, you know, I'm not going to lie. Like I said, they had the shootout against the Lions, you know. That game was 48-45, so no defense was being played. But still, like that's a good offense, you know. I think that they have a pretty good offense over there, and Geno Smith has been pretty good, you know. He's been really good actually. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Seahawks winning this one, even though it's in New Orleans. I gotta go with the Seahawks winning this one. I just like the team a little more than I do like the Saints right now. I think this game's gonna probably be close. I'd say a 3-point game. After that, we have the Dolphins versus the Jets. I don't know where to go with this game. Teddy Bridgewater at quarterback because Tua is hurt. Yeah, we saw that on Thursday. It was very awful to watch. Made me feel sick. Prayers to Tua. Hopefully he is doing good. But yeah, for this game, it's kind of hard to pick. Teddy Bridgewater is a good quarterback, and the Jets did look good when they played the Steelers. So, you know, I don't know who to pick for this one. This one, I feel like now they're both evenly matched, kind of. I still give the edge to the Dolphins, but the Jets looked pretty good. I'm going to go with the Dolphins winning this one by 7 points, 7-10. I'll give it that spread. I'm not really sure how Teddy Bridgewater is going to play. I expect the Jets to be pretty good, but it really depends on Teddy Bridgewater if he's going to have a performance or not. The next game is the Falcons versus the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers come off I don't want to say a bad loss, but they didn't look good Sunday night against the Chiefs. It was a 41-31 game. Yeah, I don't know. The Buccaneers just don't have it this year. They really don't have it. Like I said, I was expecting a Tom Brady fall off, and I was wrong for the beginning, but now it's starting to come to fruition, I would say. But still, I think they should beat the Falcons, even though I do like Marcus Mariota. It's Tom Brady, you know. And I would love to just go with my heart and go Mariota, but I gotta go with the Buccaneers winning this one by 10 points. It might be close, just the way the Buccaneers have been playing this year. After that, we have the Titans versus the Commanders. Easy game to pick. I'm going with the Titans. The Commanders, they started off good. Now they're being the Commanders. The Titans are an okay team. I'll just say that. I got the Titans winning this one by 17 points. After that, we have the 49ers versus the Panthers. This game is very, 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 very easy for me to pick. It's a no-brainer. Jimmy G. Give me Jimmy G any day over Baker Mayfield any day. The 49ers are a really, really good team with a really, really good defense. They just destroyed the Rams on Monday night primetime. And Baker Mayfield and the Panthers just haven't looked good. And now there's there's reports like the coach was saying like the receivers need to get open, and that they were just kind of being like, I think it's DJ Moore. It's just not a good situation over there in Carolina. The 49ers are in a very, very good situation, so give me the 49ers winning by 21 points. Now we're on to the last 3 games of Sunday. We got the Eagles versus the Cardinals. This one's very interesting. This one I am looking forward to. I think it should be kind of high scoring, maybe. I don't know. I'm just expecting a really good QB game. That's what I'm expecting. Jalen Hurts versus Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray, I haven't been the biggest fan of. You guys know, big critic of his, but he's been okay. He's been decent. Had some moments against that Raiders game was really, really good. But Jalen Hurts has just been consistent this whole season. The Eagles are still the only undefeated team. That says something. I don't know. I want to go Eagles, but I can see just an Arizona miracle, happen, in the fourth quarter, like the past weeks have been. But I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I'm pretty confident. I'm about 90% confident. There's that 10% chance that Kyler Murray just does something crazy. Also talking about the Cardinals, hopefully prayers to JJ Watt as well. He had that heart attack thing, or he had his heart shocked. Prayers to him. That's crazy. Hopefully he's doing okay. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Eagles winning this one. I got them by 14 points winning this one. It should be a really, really good game, and I'm going to be watching this one. Now we move on to the Cowboys versus the Rams. I think Dak Prescott is playing this game. I'm fairly sure and certain that he is going to play this game after his injury. I don't know how that's going to be. I really don't know what to expect from Dak Prescott. When we saw him, he didn't look good. But then, Cooper Rush came in and he saved the Cowboys. He actually stepped up. He looked garbage when he came in for Dak Prescott. But now he's the man in Dallas. He's winning them games. And the Rams have just looked very, very awful. This whole year is not the Rams' year. They don't have I don't understand it. I don't know what's the problem in Los Angeles. On paper they got better, but they're not performing as well. They only scored 9 points against the 49ers. So yeah, the Rams have just not been on point this year. Their wins haven't looked as good as you expect the Rams to look. So I kind of want to just take the Cowboys. I'm going to take the Cowboys. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Even if Dak plays, I'm going to take the Cowboys just because they've been hotter. But Cooper Rush has been in. I'm talking myself out of it, but I'm gonna go with the Cowboys winning by 10 points. I'll say it's kind of maybe a close game. Finally, we move to Sunday Night Football, Bengals versus Ravens. This one should be a really, really good game. Both teams have been kind of okay. They have their ups and downs this season. The Bengals are coming off a win against Miami Dolphins that had Tua out, and the Ravens are coming off an L to the Bills. Both teams are kind of even, where like I said, they have their ups and their downs. They're not solid teams. The Bengals are probably more further from solid, but the Ravens have been, they've just had some heartbreaking losses, and just they haven't been able to finish games out. But I think they're going to be able to finish out this game, and that's why I'm going to pick them. I'm going to pick the Ravens over the Bengals by 14 points. I think they got to win this one. The Bengals have been good, but the last game against the Dolphins, Tua was out, and Teddy Bridgewater came in. So there's not really much you can take away from that. They did look good though, but Joe Burrow just hasn't looked Joe Burrow-esque like what we saw last year. I think that's really it. And Lamar Jackson has been MVP candidate worthy football player, So I'm going to go with the Ravens winning this one, 14 points. And now finally we move to Monday Night Football, the Raiders versus the Chiefs. Now I know what you guys are thinking. This one should be an easy Chiefs win, but I wouldn't put it aside them to lose to the Raiders. I wouldn't. They did lose to the Colts. So I wouldn't put it besides them to lose to the Raiders when this game. They can do that. They could put up a dud. And the Raiders, they still have a lot of firepower out there. They did have a really solid win against the Broncos. They had a solid win against the Broncos, 32-23. And I feel like they're gonna ride that momentum into this game, even though the Chiefs had a even better win against the Buccaneers. I feel like the Raiders may just have a little more edge to them. They need to win. They need to start winning. And I feel like maybe now is time they're going to start clicking. So this is going to be kind of an out-of-pocket pick, but I'm going to pick the Raiders winning this one by 10 points. They're going to win this game by 10 points. I think they have a chance to win this. Even though the Chiefs have been amazing, I just feel like the Raiders may sneak one. I feel like they can sneak one. They have the capability to sneak one game against the Chiefs. So that is it for week 5 predictions. Let me know in the comments what you think I'm gonna do this week. Am I gonna be better than 11-5 what I did last week, or am I gonna be worse? Am I gonna regress? Also, let me know in the comments what you went last week. I'd love to know about that. And let me know your picks as well. But anyways, thank you for watching week 5 predictions. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any more weekly prediction videos and you don't miss out on the Steeler recaps. That's going to be it. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.